You mom guy.
My progenitress is not of the homosexual variety.
Welcome, Murzimians Kestronathians, and all other creatures of Zydone. So glad that you guys joined in to hear that shit.
Butts.
Alright, today we have
Gang butts.
we have Clyde, we have Zarius. Unfortunately, nobody else made it.
Damn, I see how it be.
What?
Fucking, we have Zarius, unfortunately. Just pauses. Fuck you too, Murzim.
Yeah, unfortunately we have Zarius. No. Alright, so last time we played, actually, who wants to give the overview? Anybody want to give the
This really wants to.
Zarius?
Ah,
You want to give an overview of what happened last time?
didn't we kill Cupiditas?
Yes, you guys did. We ended it with you guys killing Cupiditas.
Yeah, we had a big conversation. Conversation was pretty fucking whack, and we ended up killing Zarius. Not that's me. Fucking Cupiditas. As you can tell, Will's kind of asleep. But yeah,
Zarius is
We
kind
killed-
of
we-
asleep.
doesn't matter. They don't know how to spell my name.
Still.
Either way, I am Zarius. Still asleep. But we killed Cupiditas. We're kind of in between choosing a side, whether the Ermalasians and the and Archon the White.
Acheron.
I'm calling him Archon because I think it's better.
Yeah.
Acheron. So now we're kind of in this little middle ground here. Are we gonna choose them? Or are we gonna choose Malaysia? All I gotta say is I think fuck both sides, like most of us think.
Yay, you all are coming to a consensus on that. Okay, so with that being said,
We will become the founding fathers.
you guys will become the founding fathers of the Grand Murzimian Empire. I mean, it's not going to be an empire because there's not going to be an emperor or anything like that.
There is such thing as an empire with no emperor.
Still, you get what I'm saying.
See.
Okay, so yeah, you guys had a you guys were trying to remember where the fuck my brain was going. My brain fucking lost. No, so you guys are standing in front of the you guys are still standing in front of the freaking Acheron the White as he just watched you kill Cupiditas. So, you guys are still in the middle of this grand hallway. His dead body's on the floor.
Do we loot his body?
Do you guys want to take his body and throw it somewhere?
No, I mean did.
Oh yeah, no, you guys didn't loot him last time.
I wish to check his body.
Okay, well let me bring up his character sheet so I can actually get you information. All right, go ahead, roll. Well, like roll investigation on his body.
Investigation. It's just a D20.
Yep.
Where is? There it is. I got an 8.
Clyde, do you wish? Do you wish to loot his body?
Oh, I might. Not gonna be much better than the 19.
So, Clyde,
Oh, that was a high roll.
you look at him and you're like, What the fuck is this that he's wearing? You grab it, and you notice that he has charmed studded leather. While wearing this armor, you gain a +2 bonus to AC. You can cause the armor to assume the appearance of a normal set of clothes. Or, sorry, whenever you look at him, you notice that his armor, well, the clothes that he was wearing, kind of changes a little bit. And now it's studded leather. So, yeah. You have shape-shifting armor now, if you want it.
Oh, is there a minimum to how much you get from the decks?
To wear that?
Yeah. Like, what would be the highest AC we can get from a studded leather?
Oh, it says armor class of 12, but this guy has
So max 14.
this guy has an AC right now of 15. I don't think there is. But
What armor is it? Is it?
it's charmed. It's charmed studded leather.
It's a light armor.
Let me check. I just added something to my inventory just in case it will let me know. Yeah, equipped. Oh yeah, it would work like that. Oh, wait, that would actually be stronger than the armor I just got rid of. 19, 19 AC instead of 18 AC. But Clyde's going to take the studded leather armor and go. Do the magical effects of my armor still work? Even the curse was lifted off of it.
Well, yes, it does. It does work
And
still.
then Clyde's gonna throw the studded leather over to Zarius. And be like,
What is
mine
this?
is fine for me, I'll tell you what. Give you better AC than me, but this has been my tried and true armor through the times. So, well, actually, if it takes the armor back, I do need to fit in a little better around here. So, I'm not wear the general's armor and put on the
Yeah,
studded
I
leather
would.
instead.
I would have probably suggested that.
And then it forms into the shape of overalls.
Beautiful.
And Clyde just looks straight as redneck, trashy as possible.
That's fucking great. No, what it should. If he uses a shield, it should just be a PBR.
So yeah. You also find Clyde the Pearl of Power. While this pearl is on your person, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain a expended spell slot. I know you don't have spell slots, but if the expended spell slot was 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd. Once you use the pearl, it can't be used again until the next morning. Along with the Rod of the Pact Keeper. While holding this, while holding this rod,
I'm sorry.
you gain a
Talk
plus.
about a rod.
You gain a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls and to saving throw DCs of your warlock spells. In addition, you can regain 1 warlock spell slot as an action while holding the rod. So,
Well, I don't really want to hold Cupiditas's rod and sell it for later. You want this pearl, Zarius?
This what?
Pearl of power.
Sure.
You can use magics, right?
Yes.
Throws you the pearl.
all right.
Put
Other
it in
than
my
that, you guys also find 317 gold on his person.
add it to the count.
Yeah. Did we ever get that money back from Endor?
Nope.
But we got 314. I got 318 in my inventory now.
I've got 315 in mine.
Oh, we're evened out then. Perfect.
That's why I was like, you should probably take it.
Do y'all know how much Clyde had before this?
Few
No idea.
grand.
Like
One gold.
Oh, yeah.
Endor still has all the money.
I've just realized at this point, Emdor might not be here very often, so I'm just gonna keep a good stash of gold in my back pocket.
Yep.
Sounds like a good idea. Now, what do you say, Zarius? We stay here till we find a way to kill this Acheron?
I would be
Akron.
much appreciative if you found a way to end my suffering.
See, he wants us to kill him.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do that just yet. Just
So,
gonna be 100% with you.
just stay here until we can, right?
I feel like we should gather enough strength to be able to do what we need to.
I would like to remind you guys that another one of your missions is to kill the Duke.
Shh. We're gathering strength first.
Yeah,
we gotta convince the populace to join our side first, and then we kill the Duke, because then it looks like French Revolution, you know.
True, true. So are we gonna start a freaking a cult montage?
Yes, we are starting a fucking political party. All right.
All right, bet.
I'll leave the details to you. I don't really fucking know how this shit works.
All I'm saying.
Oh, also, I would
do
just like to say you found a bag of pocket sand.
I wish to keep the bag of pockets in.
You might have the back pocket stand.
You never know when you might need it.
We
It's
should
just-
also probably get someone to take down the fucking Malaysian flag from the other town.
I mean, we could always leave it there. It could just be funny.
True, you could.
We could use it as a trap.
Oh,
Have them enter the city and then slaughter them.
that may work.
So, that's always an option. Plus, they don't know that it's captured, so it would heavily deceive and confuse their relations when they come.
Fair. Oh, fuck it. The town will shut the fuck up. Will be considered Malaysian territory for the time being. Something like that. I don't really know.
Oh. I know they're already coming here. They're already making their way. So,
I believe we need to gather strength, build an army, and then decisively crush their Malaysians marching north.
so what say you? What is your plan of action then? I'm sure I could spare a few wizards.
So, if we have wizards, we could most likely use them as a artillery unit of sorts. If they have destruction magic.
There's not a spell here that you can't find.
Then I'm gonna need a bunch of alcohol.
Okay, you can't find alcohol here.
What kind of place is this?
It's a fucking college.
I understand.
We only deal in the finest of things. We deal in books, and that's of course Well, we only deal in books, and alcohol is forbade on the campus. I would like
That's
to.
funny.
I would like to remind you guys that you did see a bunch of frat boys playing fucking
Yeah.
3D beer pong.
Magical beer pong.
Yeah, magical beer pong. So
I was just
Okay.
gonna look over to Zarius and be like, kind of shake his head like, don't let him know. Like,
I lean close to him and I whisper to him like, "That could be useful."
Clyde goes, I reckon something like that. All right, here's the deal, buddy. I'm not much for magics and shit, but there's got to be something you can get me, right? This
yes,
crossbow right here, maybe make it magic skull or something, or get me something better to shoot with. Either one of those an option?
oh, I'm sure the enchanters here could probably help you with that. I'll write you a letter of recommendation.
I do
Have it
have
be
another
a
question.
have it be a task for them. Yes,
Do you have a bunch of illusion mages?
we are the capital of magics.
Yes. But how good are their illusions?
I would like to remind you we are the capital of magics.
So I'm guessing pretty good is what you're saying.
Yes.
I'm gonna need some of them.
They're
Of
so
course.
good that typically a lot of ways that we earn funding is by sending them to the actors guilds.
They'll be fine.
I'll
We
leave
are
all
gonna
magic's
need
work to
to.
you. I'm a simple man. I point, I shoot.
I understand this, but we must think tactically about this. Trickery and deception is probably our best tool at this point.
Oh, trust me,
That's
I know.
all you. I can't deal with the magics. It don't make no sense.
Zarius.
So,
So
yes.
anything that I need is at your full discretion. Anything you need is at your full discretion. Am I? You can have anything you need.
Yes. Anything you need is at your full discretion, yes.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, I got a questions then.
Well,
If y'all's like the magicals of the worlds and stuff, y'all got like magical training?
yes.
Like
Yes, we do.
like your people with illusions and they like there's gotta be a word for it or something, right?
Yeah, we
Like
can teach you.
pretend no, I'm
Yeah.
not talking about learning magic. I'm talking about like using illusions. God, I don't really understand the concept. To make fake people to pretend to kill.
yeah, that was the plan, to make it look like we had a really, really big army.
No, but I mean like to train people.
Oh, is what
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
you're
Um, we do have that, and I can promise you we do because we use them.
Well,
Well, I want to give that to shut the fuck up. I mean,
do you have a duke? A place where we could meet the duke, or an
Yeah.
invitation?
Well, I can set you guys up a meeting. But
We need to meet him. He
what
might be,
what do you need to meet him for?
well, if we're going to be fighting the Malaysian army, we're gonna need allies.
Of course.
And sure, illusions and magic work for a while, but we will need soldiers.
Of course.
I need to see if he'll be, how would you say, accepting of assisting us, since it would benefit both of us.
I'll write you a letter.
Very well.
Also, get this body out of here.
I think it was kind of tying the place together, you know?
Hey, it looks nice
I've
on the car.
I've seen too many dead bodies before.
Couldn't you just hit him with some prestidigitation or something?
Use your magics to make the body disappear.
I could, but can you guys just get rid of him?
Yeah, I can.
No, that sounds like too much work.
I have Cupiditas's body over my shoulder.
All right, so yeah, you guys. He goes into his office. He scribbles you guys a little note real quick, and comes back out and hands it to you.
All right. Seems we're fighting their Malaysians.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I heard
Pleasure
about
to be
that.
working with you.
The armor that Clyde just took off, stripped naked to put on the overalls for.
So,
heard.
if you would find us those mages that I need for this, specifically, mainly destruction and illusion magics, as well as probably some healers.
You've come to the right place then. I'll tell them that
What?
it's they're going to get some outside training. Lord knows that they've missed it.
I'm sure more than training would suffice.
So,
I feel like if you were to just tell them it's training, it's gonna end up like Russia's invasion of Ukraine.
yeah, that's basically how this is about to be.
We're on a military exercise. Wait, we're invading?
We're going to do a military exercise with live rounds in a different country.
Nothing suspicious about that.
Nothing suspicious at all.
It's in a country that hates us, but you know what? We're best friends. We're best friends. No. So yeah, you guys. So, yeah. He's gonna work on that while you guys go do you guys have your conversation with the Duke.
Very well.
Understandable.
So walking outside, you still see the frat boys sitting there and playing magical beer pong. Anything?
Do they notice us?
Well, they do see you coming out.
Did they say anything?
Do you have the dead body over your shoulder?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're gonna look at you and go, "Yo, bro, he really that fucked up?"
Yeah, he had a little bit too much to drink.
Drinking in there, bro? Like, that's really dumb, bro.
But I do have a question for you.
What is it, bro?
You need some more training?
Of course we do, bro.
Well, we're heading south here in a couple days.
Oh, where to?
The town of Shut the Fuck Up.
Oh, yeah, bro. I know that place. It's been a while. Did they
join us?
Did they
welcome.
change the name?
Yeah. His
happens
his
pretty
kid has
often.
taken over the mayorship after a tragic accident.
That's
George.
fucking crazy, bro.
Yes, I am going to completely make these guys think that like we're the good guys. But yeah, we'll have to swing by and grab you. Also, Acheron's probably going to be coming out pretty soon, so you might want to hide the alcohol.
Oh shit, bro! I didn't realize. Thank you for the heads up, bro.
Just so you know.
Make sure you save some for me when I come back.
Oh, we got you guys, bro. Hope to see you guys back.
Then I throw Cupiditas's body into the carriage.
All right, so heading to the, heading outside the gate, you guys once again see the cathedral, the courthouse, and you guys just what looks to be a cathedral, a courthouse, and a freaking mansion. Yeah.
I do want to stop at the cathedral on the way there.
So you guys just left the thing that looks like a cathedral.
No, I mean like if there's like a church or
Yeah.
anything. Like a specific temple dedicated to one of like the gods.
Well, in the center ring, you guys can find any god that you want. Do you have the god list actually?
I do not believe so.
So in lore, it's kind of way up there.
Oh, okay.
I still need to update that because, yeah, there's some of the names have changed. Some of the names and freaking genders of the gods have changed. Only a few of them though.
Tracking. I will want.
For example, it is not Ione, it's Ionis.
Yeah.
Obvious, I know that.
Yeah.
But it's always been Ionis.
Yeah, I fucked it up at the whenever I first created this lore, and I didn't put the S.
See.
So I'm gonna. Is that Umir?
Yeah, it's Umir.
I want to talk to the Temple of Umir, the Telodal.
Hold on, where's Telodal? You cannot find a Telodal.
What about Gotar and Lotar?
Both of them you cannot find either, because those are Dakos.
Yeah.
Anything that says created by Dakos,
yeah,
you can't find, excluding Mera.
Okay.
Mera is the only Dakosid god that you can find.
Is that? Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna talk to Umir.
All right.
The Temple of Umir.
So coming up to a church-looking building, you see on the door. Actually, I haven't created his symbol yet, so I can't tell you what his symbol is. You see a symbol on the door. And walking in, you see a bunch of knights all standing around in prayer. And
I'll wait until they finish.
and you see a sermon being led up front by what looks to be a general. So
I'll wait until they're finished with their sermon.
So yeah, Clyde, do you want to do anything?
Do I have time before we go to the Duke?
Yeah, you do.
Well, I'm gonna go find George.
Wasn't George with you guys the entire time?
Yeah,
He's
been following.
Um, And do I have time to go take that note over to get the crossbow?
Yes, you do.
R-
They will bring it. What is it now? They'll improve it by 1.
It's at 0.
Yeah, so it's a +1 now.
Voice. And then I want to go to George and can I do the daily roll for training with the
Yes, you
knife?
can.
You said that's just wisdom, right?
Yes.
Flat wisdom.
Yeah.
God, I'm just fucking rolling awful for fucking George. It's a 7.
You have obtained a new scar. Uh,
Oh, enough training for today, George. One day. I don't think maybe knives aren't a good thing for you. No, that can't be it.
but yeah, I know.
That's class.
All right, so Zarius, after they're done, everybody kind of stands up and goes about their, well, starts funneling outside, and you see the general just standing there, kind of messing with the statue up front.
I walk up to him.
Hello, child.
I am too many years to be a child.
You are a child of Umir.
Sure, we'll go with that.
All of us are.
I do have a question for you.
I have answers.
Do you wish to assist us in a war against the Malaysians coming north?
That is my job.
Then I have a proposition for you.
Okay.
We need troops. I would need your men to be more of shock troops, a vanguard of sorts.
Okay.
We are going to make a decisive battle against the Malaysians at the town of Shut the Fuck Up.
Oh, well, it seems like they got a new mayor.
Yes. Yes. The last one died in a tragic accident, and now his son is the mayor.
Wasn't his son like 13 or something like that?
Yes. Trust me, it's a long story.
Those people will vote for anything. Every time that I hear about someone new, it seems as though the elections are rigged.
I swear they are. But I need some troops to be able to actually defend and attack. Would you be able to provide so that we can win this?
I cannot promise a defense force, but I can promise a offensive force.
This could be tactically advantageous for us.
Just remember, no war crimes.
I won't be doing any war crimes. I cannot say anything about my compatriot, though. I don't think he understands the concept of a war crime.
As long as there are no war crimes involved, then you have my sword. But as soon as one is committed, you no longer have it.
This is fair. I have a question as well. If someone does not know it's a war crime, would it technically be a problem? Because I
Yes.
don't believe he's smart enough to understand.
Any war crimes, any sins against Umir is...
Could
You
you
lose.
perhaps write me a list of all those?
Of course I can.
Very well. That way I can brief my compatriots to not do that. Although them listening would be quite abnormal. So, I guess he writes me down my list. I head back
I'm
out
putting
to the
it in
car.
the mission request.
Gotcha.
No killing. Well, that's fucked.
So remind me why we're trying to kill the Duke.
Because so I think it was freaking King Lazarus Shadow Soul requested his death, but it would also serve you guys well, so that way you guys can, take over his place.
Yeah, but, diplomacy and trickery is always better than outright
Yeah.
war originally.
Different
Making
philosophies.
friends.
Completely different philosophies.
No, because then, if you use them as allies, they become weaker, so it's easier to kill them later.
No, I'm just saying Clyde would not understand any of that and just go for the kill. That's all I'm saying.
I guess I'm gonna have to talk to Clyde when I get back to the truck.
It'll be a fun conversation.
I think the funniest thing could be if somebody casted illusionary magic onto the cart and everything that just looked like a jacked up truck.
Where the fuck is
Fucking
that?
square body Chevy, like a fucking 6-inch lift kit on the motherfucker. Like,
All right, there you go.
what is this? That is very how do I say very vague at most.
Don't do fuck shit.
Also,
Okay.
I do not believe that we have the shotguns.
Still. There you go. That one.
So, I do have another question. The town of Shut the Fuck Up, is it completely landlocked, or is there a river or anything that goes to it?
It is entirely landlocked.
Okay, so we don't have to worry about a naval invasion.
No. That town, it doesn't even have really a water source, which is kind of surprising it getting so big, but
I'm running over my tactical planning. Okay. So I guess I'm ready to go to the Duke. Is Clyde back at the cart by the time I
Yes.
get done?
yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right. So, I think we go to the Duke. I talked to Clyde and I'm like, so I know we're supposed to kill him, but we do kind of need allies.
Okay. So we kill him and then take his allies.
No, we use him as a pawn.
What's a pawn?
It's a
Oh, like a prawn, like seafood. You want to use him like seafood?
no, a pawn like in chess, dragon chess.
The fuck is chess?
Okay, we're going to use him as a useful idiot so that we can use his armies so that he becomes weaker and he's easier to overthrow.
That sounds a little too complicated for me. I say we just kill him and
Just,
then take over the town.
that's not how this works.
Why isn't that how this works?
Killing him at the moment would be a very bad tactical idea.
Why is that?
Because that would give them a reason to not like us. Because from what I see, it seems everybody here likes him.
Did you confirm that, or are you just saying that?
I don't think we should kill him yet.
People here do like the Duke. That is true. He has general liking. Now, mind you, it's just like approval ratings of any leader. There are still dissenters. There are still people who hate him.
I got a
Is-
different idea.
Okay.
Why rely on somebody who we want to get help from
Because if
instead
we
of
can,
acquiring that help ourselves?
because he could end up being a bit glory houndish, and maybe deciding to lead the army himself. And then a bit of friendly fire wouldn't really mean too much. Or we could just hope that he dies.
You guys would know, Zarius, you especially would know that the Duke does not like leading armies.
Well, I don't know that. But, well, think about it. We could poison him after he's given us his aid, and he ends
That's
up
cowardly.
dying. You could say it's cowardly, but it's not.
That's 100% cowardly. I could just kill him with my own two hands.
I don't think you understand the concept of a civil war being more disadvantageous for us at the moment. We have very few allies in the region. Not to mention we have an army marching north.
I updated it. No Seaburn attacks.
Gotcha.
Well, fighting specifically with the Knights of Umir.
Gotcha. Okay, so
So,
Also, another thing, both
Why-
of you guys would know that the Knights of Umir do not hold allegiance to the Grand Duchy.
yeah,
So, the Knights of Umir are an entirely separate organization.
yeah, but they can be used as shock troops, essentially.
Yeah.
A heavily armored flanking force, at most.
Yeah.
Are they mounted or
I think-
non?
They have both mounted and unmounted. They also have archers and everything. They are basically
An all-arounder force
they're a PMC for
religious hire.
really for religious hire.
That could
They
be
sit
about it.
there, and anytime that someone does a war crime, they send people in.
I think we can come to a calm promise.
A calm promise. You mean a
Yeah.
compromise?
A calm promise. That's what I said.
Sure.
How about I'll leave the duchy shit to you, the knights to me.
Okay. First off, here, read this paper.
The war.
I
So-
handed the list.
All right, so there are 5 war crimes. Okay. Don't do fuck shit. All right, these are the rules. Don't do fuck shit. Don't kill unarmed persons. No Seaburn attacks. All right. Shotgun and trenches are fine, even though you guys don't have access to shotguns. But yeah, and no killing civilians.
Okay. You able to read that? Or do you need me to read
Can't
it for
read.
you? Okay. I read it out to him.
The fucking shotgun and a Seaburn.
I don't know.
These are so
But
that way you guys can understand them.
no, I know.
So
No, I personally like it's just written down. It's just Seaburn. It's like no idea what that means, but sure. Do not do the Seaburn. I do not know what Seaburn is, but sure, don't do it. And I have no idea what the concept of a shotgun is, but it sounds pretty cool.
I want one.
I'm sure you do. I would like one as well.
hurry up and get to level 15.
But either way, I just need you to play nice with the knights so that we don't have to deal with their entire army in our army.
I think that I have experience in dealing with military personnels.
Personnel.
Yeah, that's what I said. And you seem to be more inclined to the political side.
I am both a politician and a warrior.
You're
Are you a soldier?
you were
Yeah.
definitely just a guard.
I know this,
But
but
yes.
he doesn't know this.
Yeah.
I feel like Clyde could give an insight to this.
All right, roll deception then.
Deception versus insight.
Yeah.
I will do an insight check.
Also, where was it? So that way everybody can see. This perfectly describes Clyde right here.
Where is this? Art gallery?
No, the tavern. I was just clicking on the
Oh yeah, the fucking wood elf.
yeah, the wood elf one. All right, God's will.
Yeah, he
I
won.
rolled a 20.
You can clearly tell that he was never once a politician. Definitely a soldier, never a politician.
I was a guard.
Well, yeah.
You struck me as more of a wall on the tower type guy, not a front lines combatant or experienced with leading.
Say again.
I said you look like a wall guard.
I was at one point.
But not a frontline soldier.
Sure. But you have seen me fight.
You can fight. But
Quite effectively as well.
can you infiltrate the enemy ranks and convince them that you are one of their leaders in order to collect intelligence against them and completely foil their attack?
I do not look like a thief, do I?
Do I?
I don't know. I don't know if you are a thief or not, but if you say that that is a normal thing for a soldier, that seems a bit odd.
Seems pretty normal to me.
I mean, he's done it before, so in game.
Yeah.
Now, you seem more shifty than me. Get what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't.
Oh, Clyde was like, if it's up to me, I'd just kill the mayor. You seem to have your own plans around that. But the mayor's not tied to the soldiers. If I can get the soldiers on our side, morally speaking,
Morally
then I'll
speaking.
let you do whatever the fuck you want with the mayor.
Very well.
Done. That's all I was trying to say. You got that, DM?
Yep. Makes
You
sense.
said you were confused. I don't know if you were actually confused or just fucking around.
No, I was. I was genuinely confused.
Well, I mean, it's Clyde. What do you expect?
Yep.
Confusion is his natural state. I think it becomes a psychic attack at this point.
Basically.
Vicious stupidity. It's like vicious mockery. It's
It's
just
just stupid. It's just fucking
projecting the
just
stupidity onto other
hit them
people.
so hard with like how stupid you are. It just does damage.
Clyde is the definition of failing upward.
You know what? You know what, Clay?
I feel like this needs to actually be a spell.
We are going to give you. We're gonna give
It
your
needs to be a
your
cantrip.
character. We're gonna give your character vicious mockery, but it's not gonna be vicious mockery. It's gonna be vicious stupidity. And the way that you do that, the way that you can succeed, like in casting it, is every time. Like you cannot cast it on will. Anytime you try and say anything, and you roll a stupidity check, that is going to be cast.
Does literal damage to them because of
And you have to crit fail it, right?
Yeah.
So if you get a 1, you just cast vicious mockery.
Of course, Clyde wouldn't know that Clyde had a magical affinity.
It's definitely not magical. It's just fucking stupidity.
It's just that how
But it's
stupid you
magical
are just
stupidity.
like breaks someone's brain.
It's all psychic damage. And there's nobody that's immune to it as long as they speak common. Doesn't
I'm
matter.
sure this is gonna be great.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you're just like if you're immune to psychic damage or not. You just take damage. It's too goddamn stupid.
Goddamn stupid.
Literally causes the fucking neuron function in someone's brain to stop for a second.
Alright, I would like to meet these knights of
Umir.
whatever the fuck you called them. Umr.
So, yeah. So going to the Church of Umir, you walk in and you see the general still going about his business, doing things. So
Good day to you, General Sir.
hello, child.
Glad, Jess, nice to meet you.
Fuck me, I gotta come up with a name for this guy. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. My name's General Steve.
Well, now it's a good name right there, Steve. I once knew a man named Steve. He died in an unfortunate accident with his loving stick breaking on his wife, but he's a good man. I'll miss Steve.
I'm sure he was a good man. I don't know what a loving stick is, but I'm sure he was a good man.
Oh, here, see this. It holds the loving stick up to his face.
He pukes immediately.
I use this with my wife. It's a beautiful thing. Works every time.
I'm
Reminds me
pretty
of her.
sure that in itself is a war crime.
Clyde goes sniff it. Ah, the beautiful scent of my lovely wife.
Please get out with that biological terror.
I have no idea what you mean. But if it offends you that much, I am sorry, good General Sir. You see, I have come here in order to request your assistance
Request
an
my
upcoming
assistance
war.
in an upcoming war.
Yes,
Alright.
that's what I said.
What?
And I would take to it that you may not be fans of the Malaysians.
Never have been.
Yes, I
Especially
figured with my intelligence,
especially considering that they like to kill innocents.
commit war crimes. Yes,
Yes.
that's what the paper that my buddy read to me because I am so smart, don't need to read. Um, told me I have been a victim of the Malaysian Empire's deceit,
As
and
as have most.
I have expertise in dealing with the Malaysians.
Alright.
I would like to so humbly request if you will give me the chance
Well,
to. You say no?
I said well.
Well,
No.
Just no. No. No.
you lead
After
a
the assault on
personal
my
rank
nasal cavity, no.
to lead a squad of some of your people into dealing with the Malaysians, and I assure you, my expertise. I almost pronounced that wrong. My bad. Uh,
Alright.
will come in good handy. Would you allow me to
Who do you
ever
need?
so finest shooters you got, sir?
So you need. Uh, what about a. Uh, what about a ranger regiment?
Yes. I'm assuming that's a shooters.
Yeah, bowmen, mostly.
Well, I was expecting to have to roll persuasion or something.
No, he really. You guys,
Have to help, yeah.
yeah. Like if you were asking for that from like the Grand Duchy, then you're gonna have to start rolling persuasion and stuff like that. But this guy doesn't like. You guys are about to go to a battle, and I'm not gonna let you guys go in empty-handed. Plus, also, I don't have stats for the guy.
Do
Uh,
I have permission, my good sir, to lead them how I see fit,
as long
or
as you practice,
abiding by your rules, of course?
as long as you abide by the rules of Umir, they will listen to your command.
That sounds like a fine compromise.
As I saw you walk in earlier wearing an Ermelation general's armor.
I killed the general myself.
I know. I've heard stories of Clyde Jesse and his compatriots in the Matrian Citadel.
They betrayed me and left me to die.
What, what terrible, terrible compatriots you had.
Yes, that is true. And I have been a part of their machinations for more than I care to admit. I only seek to redeem myself.
Well then, you have the swords of Umir. Well, the bows really of Umir. So,
All right, let me just go test them out to make sure they actually know what they're doing.
well, I would have to summon them first.
Please.
They typically operate on the outside. There's a small town to the north, right outside of the walls, that has where they stay. It's on the
Now,
northeastern path.
I may not be inclined to readings, but I am an expertise in map looking, so I could find my way there if you give me a map.
He hands you one of Lilmne. I would just like to say it should be mirrored. The coast is on the other side, but
You think we have time to get there
oh yeah, well not by the end of the day. That would be an entire day thing. So
before the war?
before what?
The war.
Oh yeah, they're slowly moving. Like they haven't really stalemated yet. The Malaysian Empire is definitely gaining ground still, but yeah.
Are they going to be here within a day, even, or do I have to go get them myself?
Say again.
Will they be here in a day, or do I have to go get them myself?
You'd have to get them yourself.
Thank you, General Sir. And do I have a way to show that I am allowed to do such things?
Yes, and he hands you a symbol of the symbol of Umair.
Thank you, good sir. I will be on my way.
Don't have too much fun.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. I want
Sorry,
to be with you.
Ionis be with you too. And may Brevistus guide your hands.
Yes, probation may guide my hands. Clyde leaves. My mom used to worship probation.
Yeah, sorry, I'm updating the map real quick. Because I entirely forgot to do that. Here. It's right over here. Like that. And then this. Like that. That right there. And that right there. Alright, so kind of a update on the map real quick. So yeah, there's a small update on the map. It's just the red.
Yeah, the title "Shut the Fuck Up" is on there too. See,
Yep.
no, it's not.
It actually is. It's one of the three dots.
Um,
Because you guys have been
I
in
see.
shit. You've been to Shants, you've been to Whares, and shut the fuck up.
Okay, and I go to find Zarius.
Alright. Zarius, what are you doing?
I'm walking to the to the Duke's place.
Alright. So going up to the Duke's place, both you and Clyde are gonna meet there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So both of you are there. You see uh, a knight in golden armor sitting there and holding a spear, asking you what your business is.
I'm expected. I hand him the letter.
He opens it and he looks at it real quick. Oh, Acheron. Okay. He folds it back up and hands it to you. Just
And
this way. I'll.
this one too is with me.
He points you inside, going, where, yeah. He points you inside the main building. There are two buildings, one that is a, large. You have one large one and one kind of still a large building, but significantly smaller than the other. Walking into the large building, you walk into what looks to be almost like an arena, with a bunch of people sitting around in their chairs, and there's arguments happening and everything like that. It's their debate hall.
Okay. Do I see the Duke?
Yes, the Duke is sitting in the middle, looking like any Jarl from frickin' Skyrim. Just kind of annoyed with all the bickering and everything like that that's happening.
I say I think we should wait until they're finished.
Well, miss out on all the fun? Why don't we join their debate?
They're what?
Debate.
Debate.
Yes, that's what I said.
It's French. No.
It's French. Clyde has no concept of what the French are. And Clyde's just gonna bust in and be like, "You're wrong, and you're wrong." Like, what are we doing over here?
So you see the Duke sit there, and he sits up a little bit, and he just kind of laughs. Starts slow clapping. Looks like the new jester is here. Oh, actually,
No, it's
I did his voice wrong. It looks like the new jester is here.
God damn it. No, my name's Jesse. Clyde Jesse. Not Jester. I had a friend named Jester, but he died in an unfortunate accident. Happens a lot in my town. He loves to stick broke.
I gotta say one thing first. Murzim?
Yeah.
Citrix says, hey.
What?
Said Citrix says, hey.
Hey.
It's it's HE and then 6 Ys. So, in
Where'd
all
he say
caps.
that at?
In our group chat for playing Baldur's Gate.
Oh. Tell him to hop in the stream. Watch my stream since he asked me to watch his all the time.
Do you watch his all the time?
No.
Well then, I'm not gonna play parts here. All right, will is will is will. Zarius is Zarius.
Well, excuse my intrusion, but I do believe that this started to sound like a bunch of nonsense, and we have more important business to discuss than your yampering on about stupid shit. So I came and interrupted anyways. Nice to meet you, Clyde Jesse.
Well, sir.
Please excuse my friend. He has no tact in his body.
Of course he doesn't. They don't pay him to. Someone looking as stunning as he does.
Okay.
What were you discussing, if you do not mind my asking?
Everybody here was trying to debate on how to lead my country. Because I know that we are being invaded, but I didn't like those parts anyways.
Well, I could help you with this issue.
Oh,
I have
you
a
could.
proposition. I have a I have an idea.
Alright.
There is a plan in place to strike against the Ermelaged army to the south, and the town of Shut the Fuck Up.
Okay.
They have recently changed name again, as per usual.
Of course they do. I don't really understand why they always do that, but
I guess it's
to
tradition.
each their own.
I'm asking to see if you would be able to send aid. Any aid would be
Have they
well
even
appreciated.
gotten that far yet?
Not yet, but
I would
preparations must be done.
I would also like to remind you guys to look at the map.
Hold on.
Yeah, we saw
Look,
the map. I'm
yeah,
confused.
yeah, yeah.
What does the map have to do with any of it? Is the
I
red where
can't.
the Ermelasians are?
Yes.
Oh,
I
they
can't
are very
see.
close, my good sir. Very close. Give it a week's time, maybe. That sound about right?
It would take us longer to get there.
Um, so right under the, like right at the bottom of the H, that is where Shut the Fuck Up is.
Okay.
Oh,
The named city right over Duchy, that
yeah,
is where you guys are.
they are closer to it than we are. Is what you're saying?
No, I'm saying they're a lot closer to Lilne than they are
Oh,
to,
shut the fuck up.
yeah, by far.
They are almost here to Lumine. God, I think I actually said that right. Uh, not very far off. Give a week's time. I already got permission from the General Omirs to take a specialized group to help out with it. How about we make a deal with you instead?
Okay.
Actually, let me talk to my compatriot over here. I was
Well,
gonna pull Zarius to the side. All right, you're better at this than me, right?
Yeah.
The Dutch say he don't give a shit about parts of the place being attacked. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
which means he don't like it none.
I get you.
What if we take that off of his hands in exchange for beating the military without any of his assistance?
That might work. Okay. So, I have a new plan of action. We could assist in the defense of Lulne, because they are getting very close.
oh, they will never come here. They wouldn't dare.
I'm sure they would, considering that you are the magic capital, and they do not like magic. It would be a decisive blow if they were to be able to attack.
I'm sure that they cannot get past our defenses. They, everybody knows that they can't.
They
Because
might not be
we,
able to get past the defenses, but they could easily siege you for months.
oh, they don't have the manpower. I,
Their army is larger than you believe.
no, it's not. What makes you think that? I mean,
I
I'm
have seen
safe
it.
behind these walls. I always have been. I always will be. So what
If
makes you?
I may so incline, I, my good sir, and it's going to be a persuasion check,
Alright.
what line experience against the Ermelasians, and then Clyde's going to throw out the armor that he used to wear.
Mm-hmm.
This is the armor of a
My
former
God, it's so hideous. Why do you have such vile stuff in here?
spoils of war, good sir. I killed him myself. Anyways, there was an army, and I do mean an army grander than what you have within this city. Me, and only me, maybe there were some other people there too, but mostly me, took down and stopped the invasion. I believe it would be best to not underestimate the how do you say big? Fancy way to say big, Zaris?
The massive,
Magnanimous? Massive? No, that's not right. It's like magmatid.
magnanimous.
No. Magnetid.
I am straight up confused.
Yeah,
What
me
you're trying.
too.
The magnitude of the
The
situation.
magnitude.
Oh, god damn. I
I
feel so
was so
stupid.
fucking tripped. I was like, what the fuck is he talking about?
That's the point.
Alright.
The magnitude of the situation. And that's my persuasion. Is to not underestimate.
Alright. What would I fucking roll?
16.
What would I roll against you? Uh, you know what? I'm gonna do a Christmas save.
Stubbornness? I don't know.
You got a what?
16.
You got one more than me. So. Well, since you do have that here, I guess I suppose maybe I can give you a few troops.
Zarius, the rest is to you, good sir.
But for a fee, of course.
What fee do you mean?
You know exactly what I mean, Jester.
Jester?
No, I
Do
don't.
a little dance for the Duke. A little dance for the Duke. That's what I want.
You want a dance?
I want to dance. I want my Jester to dance for the Duke.
Shall you want me to dance with you?
I was not talking about you, though you are a hunk of a man. I swear to God, this guy's fucking gay as shit.
Ah!
I don't. And all the other plans, Zarius, we don't ask for. You know what I'm talking about?
What?
I think he's saying kill the guy.
Pull Zarius back. Is like, we don't want his help. We want him to owe us, right?
Yeah.
So deny the help, right? You got this. The Clyde just pushes you back up. My assistance is needed elsewhere. And a good day, sir.
Oh, you make me so sad.
I'm getting the
I,
fuck out of here.
I apologize for my compatriot's sudden need to leave.
Well, I understand sometimes people are a little intimidated by my demeanor. He does a little shake whenever he says that.
Well, I do have the capabilities as well as I just need mainly the manpower to be able to defend your city.
Well, we can, and we will. We will defend our city. It's not like the mages themselves could defend our city for days, and they could supply food for the rest of us. We will be fine regardless. So, but if you want my men, it looks like I need some of yours. This guy is way too fucking gay.
You've made him super gay. Like, Unironically, you have made this man super gay.
Yeah, no. I was. The voice is just like. He has a gay as fuck voice, and I'm just getting too damn into character. Alright.
He's literally asking to sleep with Clyde.
No, he was asking to see you dance, quite literally.
No.
Now he's. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Alright. Oh. There's a reason this guy does not have any children.
Yeah, I can assure you of that one.
Can't imagine why.
Uh,
No reason comes to mind whatsoever.
my family
Wonder
keeps
else.
trying to find me a wife, but they're all just so.
I'm sure I could assist in that another time.
Oh, Lord. I don't even know where I'm fucking taking this anymore.
I don't either. I am fully confused.
Ooh,
But yes,
I was really wanting you guys just to kill the guy.
Yeah, I was too. But somebody over here wanted to go the route of diplomacy.
I was really just hoping you guys were gonna kill the guy. That's really what I was hoping. But now I actually have to find a way to have you guys be diplomatic.
Wait,
precise.
wait, wait, wait. Clyde's just outside. Zarya's probably like, the Clyde just didn't want to be in there.
Yeah. Please, please kill him.
Not yet.
I can tell you
Clyde
that his
is just gonna go and look at go fucking if Zarius is still inside or Zarius gonna come outside at all.
he's still inside.
Hey Zarius, keep going. Come on, it's not over.
Where the fuck are we taking this? How far are we gonna go? Sorry.
I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
Are you gonna become a bard today? Are you gonna take a love of the
I'm
fucking
thinking
bard
fucking hard as shit right now. That is where I'm at. I am fully thinking. I'm so fucking like,
Please
where
fucking
do
kill
I
the
take
guy.
this?
Please just fucking kill the guy.
Clyde is gonna step in and go. Now, I don't know how these politics shits kind of work, but do y'all do elections?
No, not here.
How did you get in charge?
My family.
So your family just rules this place.
Yes, they do.
Nobody gets to vote.
No, nobody gets to vote here. I'm a monarch. That's my job. I sit here and I look pretty.
Then I'm gonna look over to Zarius. It's just like, please let me kill him. Please let me kill him.
Just wait. I've got a plan.
Plan sucks.
Not yet. We haven't finished.
Finish what? You sat
I'm
here and
let
asked for jack shit for the
let
delusional
daddy
fucking.
work. All right, I'm working.
No, you do not just say that. You do not just say that. So I have half a mind. Good sir, may I ask you a proposition? Do you understand what the magic is? And I'm gonna roll an idiocy check on the mayor.
Fucking roll, bro.
I'm just gonna go off on a dumbass tangent and see what happens.
Alright, roll.
I believe it's a -2. Yes, it is -2. That's an 8. So I do believe, good sir, that what happens is when people draw magics from their body, it creates a gaseous substance that allows them to manifest things in the air. We have a word for that where I come from. It's called farts. You see, every time that I have ever killed a magic user, they always eventually
Is that
leave some
not
weird
how fire breath works?
smell
They just light
that
their
comes
farts on
afterwards.
fire.
And I do believe that that expunging after death is a result of them being a magic user. Nobody ever talks about people shitting themselves when they die, so I assume only magic users do it. And if that is true, even if you could detect the fortress, it is going to be rancid if anyone is incapable of a.
Roll fucking persuasion, bro.
Oh
Dude,
God, really?
I'm not sure where he's going with
Yeah,
this.
roll fucking persuasion on this one, because you're.
That's awful. It's a 12. Unless you want to give me an advantage, I'm saying.
No, I'm just sitting here. You failed, but uh,
It smell really bad. People shit themselves when they die if they're magical because they use shit for power. Magic users stink. You get where I'm going here?
I understand where you're going, and this is exactly why I think you're my jester. I
You know,
don't
my
think.
name's Jesse, not Jester. Jesse. And I'm not being paid.
Oh, I can give you a lot of pay. Should you sit here and be like that? Jesus fucking Christ!
No.
Why is he so fucking
Why is he so flamboyantly gay?
gay? I don't know.
I useless. It's kind of like Clyde just kind of hisses that fucking. I would like to speak to the rest of the house, if you will.
By all
Give me an
means,
odd.
I'm sure they can take a moment from their bickering. All of them sitting there going, "Oh my God, we're not going to be able to defend the city. We're not going to be able to defend the city." Yes, we will. We have the Wizarding College.
My good compatriots, I encourage you to consider the following. Wherever we go, there are people who lead, but people do not earn the leading. Where I come from, we have no leaders. We hunt, we kill, we feast. And where I have fought,
You hear the moving of
leaders,
armor as the guards start to draw their weapons towards you.
leaders lead by right. They earn their position. They are strong because they have experience. What experience are you getting from this situation, my good council members? What have your experiences taught you to lead the decisions you have made? I ask you to consider my advice. What do you want from the people who control your lives? And I'm going to roll persuasion for that.
So, what exactly are you saying?
Dude, I'm
Oh, they can make the
confused.
implication on a nat one. Nobody knows.
Okay.
They
Dude,
are
I'm
confused as fuck.
Okay, so am I.
Yes. So I will not explain.
Good
What
sir,
is
what
a
are you saying?
fucking what I said?
Are you trying to incite a revolution against me?
Did I ever say incit or revolution?
No, but you were saying something about, I don't know, something about
You don't.
leaders and their position being earned. Do you not think I've earned my position? I was born to earn my position. I've earned
You
it through my blood, my birthright.
I have already rolled enough persuasion checks. I think at this point I don't have the right to roll another one. But
Dude, I'm lost. I'm so lost. I have no idea what's going
That sounded
on.
like a call to arms. That really did. It
it
was
was
actually,
supposed
from what I
to be.
understood from the speech, it sounded like it had a lot of bass to be a badass speech. But at the same
But it was
time,
my
I'm lost on
pride.
the intent.
The intent was just to make them consider how a person born in that clearly is incompetent is leading their decisions, and what they have experienced was an incompetent leader. But he didn't want to say any of that, so he just worked around the issue.
Okay, so you were saying exactly what I thought you were.
Yes.
Okay.
But it was so confusing to everyone that nobody knows what the fuck Cloud was trying to say. Clearly, within that one.
Yeah.
Like, what's the point of having a +9 when you roll a 3 and a 1? Oh, I don't fucking understand this shit. Zarius, your plan sucks. The Clyde just sits down.
He sits down,
I'm so
crisscross
fucking
applesauce
confused.
exactly where he is.
I'm so confused. I'm lost.
Yes. What are you lost about?
He was trying to do a call to arms.
I understand that, but like, what was the point?
Oh, no, we're not the ones killing, so it's totally fine if they killed him instead. He said not to kill the Duke.
Ah, so you just called for his fucking death, you know?
Yes,
Yeah, it was 100% a call to arms.
yes, but nobody knows what Clyde was trying to say. It's great.
If you would have rolled a nat 20 on that shit, bro, they would have
Yeah.
been. They would have killed him for you.
Yes, that was the plan. Unfortunately, it did not work out.
Everybody's kind of giving you a weird look now. You hear murmuring in the crowd. Was that a call to
Nobody knows
arms,
it.
or was he just fucking stupid?
Trust me, you're better not to question him when he's acting the way he's acting, because it will do nothing but hurt your brain so much.
Kill the king.
Wait,
Kill
no,
the
that
king.
was a nat 1. Shouldn't that roll vicious mockery?
That was a nat. That was a nat one. Not on. It wasn't on a stupidity check. You can roll a stupidity check. See if you
Fuck
injure
yeah.
the entire fucking court.
No.
Oh, of course you roll fucking
Somehow,
high there.
yeah.
Good God,
Somehow
here we
it
go.
made a lot of sense, but nobody knows what kind of sense it actually made.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
sounded smart, but it was nonsense.
Everybody's like the the Duke
Just
now
confused.
says, "Who are you, so wise in the ways of science?"
God damn it.
I think what I'm trying to say, if I'm allowed to clarify, just one last time,
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do it. Clarify.
is that this is a chance to gain experience. It's you, the Grand Duchy, different persuasions, completely off course, to come and experience for yourself what the Malaysian Empire looks like. I will get you in touch with the Akra on the White, and he, with his magics, can show you what the army looks like, so you can lead through experience. 25.
Well, if you do insist, maybe I can. So,
Does that work for you,
he stand
Zarius?
he stands up.
Sure, that works.
He stands up and claps his hands, and you see them roll out a giant red carpet for him to walk on in his really fancy shoes. He also walks extremely flamboyantly too.
Yeah, I
So
imagine.
walks flamboyantly.
So let's just kill the motherfucker. I'm tired of doing this guy.
I think it's funnier. It's just more torture for you.
It is 100% torture for me at this point.
Oh, it's even better.
Uh, Anyways, so he's just sitting there walking. Yeah, he walks outside, and you see someone rolling it up behind him, and you see someone else running with another red carpet all the way to the end. And they're gonna do
Okay.
this. They're going to do this the entire way. So
I did my part now, good Sir Zarius. However this ends up, his opinion will probably be changed, and you can do whatever the hell it is you're doing. I don't know what you were trying to do.
I'm kind of lost on what you guys were trying to do too.
I was trying to
Yeah,
get him.
I don't know. It was
I
like, oh
didn't
yeah,
know
we
that
do that.
I didn't know that fucking what's it called? That the Ermalations were like right fucking there.
Yeah, that's why I sent an updated map.
Yeah, that's why I was so fucking confused. I was like, oh, well, now it doesn't make sense for me to ask for troops.
Yes.
No, it does. 100%
Like
does.
we're going on a day trip to grab some soldiers. But like the point is to get the people to like I don't know. See, my understanding was Clyde promised not to kill. And so what Clyde thought that meant was, okay, so I'm not gonna kill. And if they kill the Grand Duchy, it's not my problem. I didn't
You're,
kill the
you're,
Grand Duchy.
Yeah, no, I
So
was
I
really
had to
just
do what you said.
Clyde.
It just
I
didn't work.
His health is so low. I have seen you in one turn. You could kill this guy.
Yes,
So
but Clyde is trying to be more understanding of his compatriot
so
who wants to do something that Clyde doesn't have any understanding of, and
I
is like,
go.
well, I
Well, I've
guess
never
we'll
met
just
this Duke, but now I'm kind of on the side of killing him.
please just do. Tired of this guy already. I wanted him dead.
So I guess that's probably gonna be our next one.
So yeah,
So let's
uh,
just go to the Acheron, and then if he meets an unfortunate accident, we had nothing to do with.
yeah. What? So this guy is kind of dancing the entire way there. Um,
Dancing gaily
yeah,
down the lane.
yeah, down the lane, walking on the red carpet that people constantly like roll out and then roll up as soon as he's done with it. So
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, they're
I feel like we need to just cause an accident.
you see all the women trying to swoon over him and everything like that, and he just looks at them with disgust.
That's pretty accurate.
Get away from me, commoner! You are not supposed to touch me.
Yeah, I think we kill him.
You said the people like the Grand Duchy.
They do like the Duke.
I think they're more of just swooning after the Duke.
Yeah, like I said, there are dissenters.
Do you happen? Do we know if there's any dissenters? Like,
So your characters could probably assume after your first meeting that there's almost guaranteed to be.
okay.
I say you let the Acheron show the Duke of the army, and if the Duke does not respond, then we have right to claim incompetency.
Incompetency.
Yes. Well, I'm not going to try anymore. Just you can be wrong about the way you pronounce your words. It's okay.
You can say that all you want.
It's just too fun.
So,
I'm gonna eventually teach him English so he actually speaks fucking correctly.
so as you guys come through, like as you guys are following him, right? Um, you guys get to the college again, and you hear the royal horns play the that bullshit,
Yeah.
and he just kind of gaily dances into the fucking to Acheron. You see Acheron bow to him as you do to your monarch.
Yeah.
And he says, "Oh, Acheron, how do you do? I was told that you can show me something. Not that."
I knew
What?
that you had the magic's Acheron, so I suggested that we, how you say, inform the Grand Duchy of the magnitude of the army.
So, unfortunately, I cannot show him that. He says, speaking through his teeth and staring at you guys.
Don't ask me.
How would you not be able to do that? Don't you have some kind of magical eyeball thing that can see people at a distance?
We have we have telescopes.
Okay, but like over the table, there's a thing called scry. No, Clyde wouldn't know that, but like,
I
come
know.
on.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, yeah.
Um, but you never mind. Never mind. He's trying to feign incompetence
Oh, right. Mm.
in this regard.
I don't understand why at all. But I do understand that he is trying to pretend like he can't do it. And Clyde's gonna be like, making like a shrug gesture, like why to Acheron.
We don't have anything that can do that.
Clyde's just like taught, like crossed arms, like sure you don't.
We don't. We never have, and we never will. That kind of magic doesn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
Good, Acheron. Can I talk to you in private?
of course you can.
He's gonna go and grab him and go, fuck are you doing? I know for a fact. I have seen little eyeball shits around.
Remember who my allegiance is forcefully towards.
Right, right. So how the fuck do we deal with this guy? Can't just like scare him off? Can't you
Unfortunately,
deal with him?
for me to deal with him, I would have to kill him. And for me to kill him, we would have to take him downstairs.
Yo, just say you're leading him to the magical place downstairs.
Sir, my liege, you let's take a trip. Let's go to our special little place, so to say. He obviously has a hatred for this guy.
God.
So, as you guys start to follow, you guys start to enter a labyrinth where there are many different rooms, many different, there's many different rooms, many different things, and eventually you guys come. What? Eventually, you guys come to a large door, and he sits there and he says, "Clyde Zarius, do you wish to enter this store?"
Clyde's gonna look over to Zarius and be like, "We're going."
Let's do it.
I would like to say, anytime that if you enter this store, you may see things that you don't want to see.
I will go.
So, opening the door, you guys walk in, and it looks as though it is a very adult dungeon. Keyword looks.
We've been taken to a sex cave.
Yeah, so kind of. So in there, he sits there and he's like, "Well, now that we're here, sir, looks like we have a bunch of players here as well." He closes the door and locks it. It's only you four in there.
Clyde's
You can
gonna
see.
look over to Zarius like, "Can we please now?"
I think we should let him do what he needs to.
No, just fucking kill him.
No, I'm letting Akron do it.
You guys
Ow.
do it. Fighting myself fucking is boring as shit.
Can you please just like RP Acheron like trying to look to us to be like, kill him already? It's like the desperation in Acheron's face. I want to see it.
So you see the Duke go and start to rub his hands against the man's chest.
Oh God!
As Acheron just looks over to you, staring at you guys, just looking every now and again, looking back and forth at the Duke. As he starts to do things that would get me demonetized.
Look at the chat.
Nobody's on the chat. It's not showing up for me.
No, the tavern chat.
Fuck are you staring at?
I take out my axe.
So we can do it now.
You see Acheron start to nod his head.
I walk up behind him. I go, Duke, I've got a mighty tool for you.
Oh, what is it? Whatever could it be?
And then I proceed to chop his head off.
Oh, thank God. Thank fucking God. I wanted to stop thinking about this, man. I was hoping that what you guys were gonna do, all right, was build an army, then lead a revolution against this guy.
Bro,
Yeah,
that
I was gonna see. I was like, oh, it's a Duke. He's probably not like terrible. Dukes are not normally known as being terrible fucking people. Meanwhile, you're over here like, I'm gonna create the most dipshit fucking gay character possible, who is so flamboyantly homosexual that he
was just supposed to be a spoiled little bitch. All right.
Yeah,
That's how that originally was supposed to be.
Turned it out to that. You made him just like super homosexual. Just like,
Look,
why?
fine, you're allowed to be homosexual, whatever, but like, he's also just an incompetent fuck.
Yeah, I was just supposed to have him be incompetent and spoiled. But the voice just turned out to be too damn gay.
You were like, oh yes, this guy now.
Yes, Daddy.
Yes,
Just
Daddy.
like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Dude, I didn't. I was sitting there and I was just like, okay, after the first part, just fucking kill him. I wanted you guys just to kill him right off the bat. Either that or start a fucking coup. Oh,
Well, the coup is in full swing now.
yeah, it's in full fucking swing. Uh, so now roll the hit. Roll the hit.
Oh, great. What is my thing? It is a hit dice +8. I have a fucking what the fuck game.
Hitting Acheron, you realize that the room around you then drops from
Ah!
being one dungeon to a different one. You see
Uh,
Malaysian flags all surrounding you.
Can I hit him
Also,
again?
the hair of Acheron changed from being absolutely pristine white to full black.
Red. Hmm. Love the new hair.
okay, I guess I have to do this myself, and I'm gonna roll the hit.
Go ahead.
Does a 15 hit?
It does. Roll the damage.
No, this is just a bad roll. Still hit. A 3 still hit. By the way,
You're rolling good whenever you shouldn't be.
16.
All right. He is not dead.
Can I do get 2 attacks, or should I give our other player a chance to attack?
No, no, do it.
Again.
Do
Do
it.
Okay.
your other attack.
Do your other
And,
attack.
and, and just going to do the call shot this time. Give myself advantage using the squire. So a 12 turns into a 7. I'm rolled twice to take the higher. I mean that still hits, but you know.
All right. Roll the damage.
Yeah. Um 16. 17. That was the lowest possible.
It was. So that's what 30
17.
33 damage.
Yes.
He's still alive. So Acheron is then going to reach down, grab the Duke by the throat, and roll me a perception check, all of you.
It's getting kinky.
Something like that.
Only sometimes. 18. Would I only roll when it doesn't fucking matter?
Yeah, what? Why the fuck are you actually rolling good whenever it doesn't matter? All right, Zarius. Are you there?
Darius. Darius. Oh my
Sorry,
god.
I had to take a phone call. Leave me alone. Alright. What just happened?
Like,
Roll perception. Acheron, with his new hair and everything like that, grabbed the Duke by his throat.
it was
Alright,
like so
so
hot.
perception. That's my +2. That is a dirty 20.
All right, so both of you realize that this room has 3 portals in it, all of which are covered in oil. They seem to almost be living, like a living oil.
Mm-hmm.
You see that Acheron is holding this man by his throat, lifting him in the air. He is then going to start to walk him over to the portal, while the Duke is begging for his life. Are you guys gonna do anything else?
No.
Yeah, I'll try to shoot Mercy Kill one last time. I'm assuming he's pretty close to death.
So 33. He is not even half.
Okay, just the two advantage cost shots. And if those two don't kill, then whatever happens, happens.
Hits.
Yeah, okay, so the first one hits anyways. Just rolling advantage to see if I crit, 21 damage.
Okay. Is that
That's the first hit.
all right?
26 to hit.
Well, that obviously hits.
24 damage. So that's 50 damage.
All right. He is dead.
Mm.
So he was right over half. So you did finally kill him. The Duke is now dead. This
There, no need to send him to hell.
that man sinned so much he's already there. He tosses his body through the portal. That'll give
Oh.
those beasts something to feed on.
Hmm.
So, now that you've seen my actual lair, tell me, what are your thoughts?
Really like what you've done with the place.
I think we can use this.
You can use this.
Frame our Malaysian empire to the city.
Say again?
Say, do you have somebody? What have we done with the body of Cupiditas?
Is he not still? Did you guys? Where did you take him? You guys took him to the cart. His body is
Yeah,
just
he's in the
rotting-
cart.
rotting in the back of the cart.
No, this isn't really my normal expertise, and hear me out here. What if we blame the death of the Duke on Cupid? And say Cupid was working for the Malaysians.
We can. I think that would not be a bad idea. So,
And we, as the ever so graceful and kind-hearted people, saved the town from Cupid, and so they need us to protect the town.
I think this idea wouldn't be too terrible.
And I'll leave that to you, Zarius. You seem more capable of such actions.
Sure.
No, you aren't just a bodyguard. Okay. So,
Well, guess I might as well have to start acting.
So, what is it that we shall do now?
Well, we could make it seem like the Duke has died and there needs to be a change in government. I doubt he has any heirs.
I can tell you that he doesn't. I can tell you that one for a fact. Using his position to do terrible acts.
Well, then it seems we're pretty ahead of the game, I guess.
So who
well, what
should
about
replace the Duke? Is it you?
I mean, hell, I don't really care.
it's
I could be
George?
the leader. We are not giving the child more.
We need to build up the mythos of George conquered 2
That
towns
child?
at
No.
only 13.
Yeah. It could be me. It could be me.
No.
I think it's a great idea.
I don't.
Fucking Lord.
Give them something to be afraid of. Prodigy child who conquered 2 towns by himself.
No. I I think we should start some type of elective democracy. Not in the same way of there's a king, but more of a collective of people. Although, I don't know exactly how that's going to work, considering that most of them are more content with bickering with each other, as we saw.
Well, if I remember correctly, they were just arguing at the king to get help for the city,
We
not
could
arguing how to help the city, but that help was needed and the king wasn't listening.
do that. Archon,
Acheron.
That's what
Akron,
he said.
Yes.
do you think you can join us with your illusion still up?
I can.
We will need somebody to assist, making it look like we're telling the truth, because we did just kind of walk in there.
Okay. I'm much respected through this town, so he changes his hair back to white.
Also, you probably want to. We probably want to try and get Cupiditas's body back in here or something, or just leave it somewhere else.
We took the body.
We
Proved
could
that
even
we
just take it into
killed
the
him.
halls and just say we killed him after he had killed the Duke.
Yes, my arrows are proof enough of that.
Then I guess we have a plan.
So
Acheron?
walking outside of the now unlocked doors, you notice that there are 2 guards there that were standing guard. And now they're asking about the Duke.
Would I do performance or persuasion? Because I'm gonna try and make it look like we're like, oh shit, the Duke's dead.
What's your persuasion?
Huh?
What's your persuasion? What's your modifier?
+6.
Okay, I got a +9. How does helping work?
I think it gives advantage.
Is it advantage or is it adding the 2 together?
Since it's a charisma thing,
Yeah.
you both would roll separately. If it's a actual physical action, I do it where you're able to freaking.
I got you.
Yeah. Where you
The Duke was attacked.
It was horrible. He's dead now. I couldn't do anything to stop the attacker.
Where's the attacker?
He jumped this room down here. He had been hiding down there. He's working for the Malaysians.
My lord, they were already here. We need to sound the alarm bells.
First, we need to put some type of chain of command in place. We can't have no leader.
Perfect idea.
That
We could get the
that
town
can-
to shut the fuck up and Lumine under the same leadership.
Provisional government.
That way, we have the united of 2 fronts.
We are more than willing to go try and find this disgusting wretch who killed the dear Duke.
I'll roll persuasion for that. Oh wow, God! You see what I mean?
I got a 22.
Oh, 22, there we go. Who cares about my persuasion? Thank you. Thank you for picking up where I left off.
They are, Clyde, I just want to say, both of your performances are so damn good that they entirely believe you guys.
Good.
And they're absolutely going to agree to put the mayor shut the fuck up in charge.
Yep, they're going
I'm
to
not
agree
putting the fucking
that
mayor in
for
charge.
the
No,
t-
they just did it for
for
temporarily.
for the time being, that is probably the best option.
God.
Boom.
So they are wholeheartedly on your side, and they believe everything that you guys just said. They do not question it. They do not question where is the body of this guy that so
That's why I said
happened
that
to
he's
kill.
escaped.
Well, they don't question anything about the where's the Duke's body. They don't question anything about it. No questions whatsoever,
As it should be.
because they somehow on the dice rolled lower than Clyde.
All right, so we have to go back to the fucking the. I guess I'll go wander around for a while.
Yes.
I guess I'm gonna go run around with my axes out, trying to look like I'm trying to find fucking Cupiditas. Say that I saw him jump through a. He jumped through a portal and is now gone.
I would like to remind you that you're in a labyrinth.
I will set up your government. Now, this might sound crazy, but the mayor is a genius. And he thought of the idea of claiming that both towns are conquered by the Urmalations, so they'd come in unsuspecting and we can ambush them.
I do not believe that that far yet.
They're not.
No, but he already sent a message to subduing to the wills of the Urmalations and the town to shut the fuck up in order to set up their guard being down so that we can get the jump on them. It's his idea. Real genius, that child.
Well,
That's why they elected a 13-year-old.
well, of course. Okay. If that's the case, then I firmly believe it. All right. So, you hear Acheron scream as you start to take off Zarius. Zarius, don't run. You'll get lost.
Okay. I speed walk.
And our good magic lord
I
here,
said don't
Sir
run off.
Acheron. Sir Acheron, did you not help assist in the plan by our genius mayor to make it look like the town was being conquered by the Urmalations?
Did I assist? Oh,
Yes.
yes, for sure I did.
And you'll be able to provide the resources needed to bring off the fake conquering so that we can get the ambush ready, yes?
Of course.
And the mayor that shut the fuck up is a goddamn genius, yes?
He absolutely is.
There is not a better leader in the entirety of the area, I promise you.
Absolutely none. I will swear as my position as the
Head of the college.
yeah, as the Grand Master of this college.
And if he's wrong, the mayor that shut the fuck up will take over the college too. Actually, no, if he's wrong, then that wouldn't be a good idea, would it?
I rolled an insight
Anyways.
again towards Acheron.
Mm-hmm.
For them towards Acheron.
Yeah.
They rolled they got a total of 4 and they have a +2.
I believe it full-heartedly.
Yeah, they full-heartedly believe it. I'm not even gonna roll for Acheron.
You really need to. After the nat 1 followed by a 2, I feel like they're just fully on board.
Yeah, they are fully on board. You guys have their unwavering support at this point. So
George is a genius, a political mastermind.
you guys now have 2 allies, Dumb and Dumber.
George?
So
George
Well-
is here, right?
yes, he is.
George?
Actually, no, he was not down here in this.
Oh,
in
you're
this.
right.
Yeah, definitely was not.
George, legal name, shut the fuck up, is now in charge of 2 cities, and his military might and mastermind shall be the reason the Malaysian Empire falls. So
I'm
what
just
would it,
saying.
Harry? It's gonna work.
I'm just saying.
You,
The the after this, if you guys continue this up, the leader of the freaking second campaign will be named George, and it's going to be this kid's descendant.
yeah.
It will absolutely wholeheartedly be this kid's descendant. So,
Hey, think
Indeed.
about it this way. Do you know about the Pygmalion effect?
nope,
God
Do you know about the Pygmalion effect?
not at all.
So basically, there was a study that says that when you treat people as if they are a certain way, and then give them extra, basically, you can make somebody smart by believing they're smart. So convincing all of these towns that George is a mastermind will make them think, okay, he's smart, we can be patient with him, and do everything they can to like basically prop him up and give him all of the political knowledge. So he might actually just end up as a political prodigy
You know what? At this point,
by the proxy of the resources being given to him.
I am on board with it. George George becomes the freaking political mastermind. So,
Right now he's incompetent as fuck. Let's just get that out of the way. But it would be hilarious if that's
Dude,
what happened.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a plan and like I'm you flashbanged me with his voice. The fucking Duke's voice, and I just could not focus. I was like I was gonna say something very specific and then just fucking I was like, I have no idea what to
I'm
say.
glad he's dead though. I will say I'm glad he's dead. I don't have to do that voice anymore.
I want to
But
hear you do that voice all the time.
I'm gonna make you have to do that homosexual voice more.
oh Lord, why the fuck was that? Why was that the one that came out the most? Uh,
Just
I
felt right,
honestly
Bird.
have no idea.
It just felt
it just felt right, especially because I'm with my two secret gay lovers. You all heard it. You heard it, chat. No,
right. It's not a secret anymore.
it's
Mm.
public knowledge. No.
We're getting hot and heavy in here.
Got a raging clue.
Let me. Yeah, yeah. Just that's exactly what's happening right now. Let me close the stream real quick so that way.
So you go and get demonetized.
Yeah, so I don't get demonetized.
Just a clue.
Yeah, that's exactly
What's so
what.
bad about having
That's
a big
exactly what's
clue?
happening right now, and I definitely just turned into Murzim will return soon, even though I didn't turn off any of the audio.
Oh lord.
Okay, back on topic then.
Yeah, back on topic. I'm returning it, but
It's just gonna work out in the end, Zari. Trust me. You can do whatever you want. It's just easier this way. Less doubts. Totally makes sense. I thought it through
Okay.
for 2 milliseconds.
I still feel like we should not put this child in control.
I think we
No,
should.
George is fine. I think we should.
I love the idea of making a cult of George.
The cult of George.
Yeah, the entire country at this point is going to be named George.
We're
Think
gonna
about
rename it to the Grand Duchy of Georgia.
it. Yes! Yes! Think about it. It makes more sense if it's somebody who's already in charge. If it's just some 2 weirdos coming in and taking things over, they're gonna think of us as warmongers. But somebody rightfully taking power and then helping out another town and succeeding in a grand plan seems like a responsible action. It completely changes the narrative in our favor.
Okay. I'm gonna trust you on this one.
Did you just say narrative?
Narrative.
Clyde's
Did I
over
just
here
say narrative?
Yeah, Clyde's over here getting fucking. He's getting big brained.
Increasingly verbose.
I learned that word from my mother when she was worshiping probation. I'm talking about trains, which I've never heard of those before, but he said you gotta spin the narrative.
Spin the narrative.
You know what? She was sitting there talking about a thread. She thought that thread was called narrative.
It's like Clyde said a big word, but doesn't actually know what the fuck it means. He just happened to use it in the right context. It's okay. Like I said, Clyde fails upwards.
You know what? You think narrative is a thread now. That's what Clyde thinks. The word
Like, you
narrative
spin
means.
the narrative, and that's how you make clothes. You
Oh,
lost all
Lord.
your faith right there. I promise it works. But like, you're gonna have to actually make the ambush work because I have no fucking idea how. That's all you, boss.
Okay.
All right.
Eventually, I want my own city.
Well, yeah, you control the city, but was using George as a face.
All right. So now you guys, friggin' Acheron's leading you away out of his dungeon. That is definitely not going to get me demonetized if I ever get the chance to get monetized at this point.
Demonetization.
This right here is exactly why on every single one of my streams, I click not for kids.
Yep.
No, I think kids would be perfectly fine with this. I
Nope.
don't see anything wrong.
See that?
We definitely aren't like off the fucking rails every single episode or anything.
Oh yeah, 100%.
This is like par for the course, of being honest.
It really is. But
Do we make it out of the labyrinth?
yeah, so you guys finally make it out of the labyrinth that I was trying to keep away until you guys were finally going to fucking kill Acheron. So this was the original place you guys were supposed to level up to level 10.
We will be back down there eventually. You just, you're killing it off ahead of time.
Yeah. So, yeah, you guys leave with the guards in tow, making it out. You see his entire entourage, the Duke's entourage there, and the guards are sitting there going, "You guys will never believe what happened. So, apparently, there was like an assassin or something that killed the Duke." And everybody's screaming, "The Duke is dead! The Duke is dead!" So now there's a giant. They're asking you about, the Duke, and where's this murderer? What did he look like? So, you please do regale us with the story once more.
I described Cupiditas. There was an Ermalasian agent hiding in the lower parts of Acheron's fucking building, and popped out, killed the Duke, and took his body into a portal. And that's as much as we've seen.
Yes.
Do I need to roll a persuasion for that?
Yes, you do.
Oh, well,
Sorry,
you never said anything.
I had
I was
food in
just
my
like,
mouth because I'm fucking hungry.
I was like, my guy.
I'm hungry anymore. Oh, Clyde.
Great. I just failed the fuck out of that. Clyde, it's your time to shine.
Clyde,
Promise it's true. friend's not very good at telling the story, but some evil wizard was trying to open a portal to an evil place. I know from personal experience because I was betrayed by people who happened to be working for, uh, I believe it was Hell Kestronath.
Kestronath. Yeah.
Yeah, that was also bad. 13.
Well,
And
that one
yeah,
succeeded.
oh yeah. Okay, there we go. And it looked
I like
just like
stumble
that.
over my words.
They're sitting over here very suspicious of you, Zarius.
Acheron can attest for him. My friend here is just very unpersuasive.
Where the fuck is... There he is. So he is going to sit there and he's going to roll deception as well. And nat fucking 20.
Nice.
Acheron?
So Acheron rolled as well.
You got a nat 20, right?
Yeah, he got a nat 20.
Nice.
So, yeah. Damn. That was awesome.
RP Acheron. RP Acheron. Come on.
The man came out of the shadows. I didn't even realize he was down there. I have that place always locked tight. Nobody can enter, nobody can leave. But somehow, this wizard, he was one of my former students. It was Cupiditas. Cupiditas was the one who murdered the Duke. And he dragged his body with him into Kestronath. He opened a portal somehow and made it vanish. It was very jarring. So, yeah. Everybody believes that. Even though he entirely bullshitted. So.
See, luckily, we already were able to get pretty quick response from the great mayor of Shut the Fuck Up. Surprisingly, extremely understanding and quick to help.
I am sure that this mayor, I have heard stories of his great deeds, bringing grand defensive measures to the city of Shut the Fuck Up. Some people know him as George, but his legal name is Shut the Fuck Up. And here he is right here and points towards the kid and he's like, yeah, that's me. That's me.
Now, looks may be deceiving, but I swear to you, it's all part of the act. He's so brilliant that he can pull off anything with the great mind that he has. Isn't that right, George?
Yeah. That's me. I have the biggest brainy thing. That thinker, it works gooder for me.
Do I have to roll another persuasion for that, or is
Yes.
that okay? God, please be the one roll that's actually good. Come on.
Fuck yeah! Alright. Unless they roll a nat 20, you're fine. Where the fuck is insight? Right there. The entire town believes you. The entire town. Just the entire city. Like they're already starting to sit here and print it out in their newspapers. All right. Like it was that fucking convincing. Bet you won't guess what I rolled again.
1.
Yep.
On top of it being a 27 this time, they're just fully bought into George. Now he's offered to help take over the city for a temporary time, just to help with the leadership. using the same plan he did for Shut the Fuck Up to ensure a swift and decisive victory against an unsuspecting our Malaysian army.
Oh, Grand George, Grand shut the fuck up. What? Please do tell us your wisdom. Oh, great lord. We're gonna take our Malaysian flag and we're gonna hoist that shit up. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bring it real fucking high. It's gonna be waving. It's gonna be waving all beautiful like and everything like that. And then they're gonna come in. They're gonna be sitting there and they're gonna be like, "Hey, we already own this place. I didn't realize that we own this place." And then we're gonna be like, "You don't, bitch." And then we're gonna stab the fuck out of them. We're gonna show them so much love. Everybody starts cheering because they don't understand what the fuck he said, but they're all on board with it.
They're all about it.
Yes, that was brilliant. I'm gonna whisper to on the down low to George and be like, remember, that kind of love is only for your dad.
Oh
This
yeah.
kind of love. Yeah. This kind of love is called. When it's not your dad, what is it called?
1 second. It's called hatred, right? Yeah, hatred.
Yeah. There's another word for it. When it comes to big groups of people like this.
Genocide.
No. War.
Oh. I was really hoping it was genocide.
It's not. Anyway, what do we reserve that for?
People who look no.
Knife ears. It's like we'll reserve that for knife ears.
Yeah, for the knife ears.
Thanks. Brilliant speech, by the way, George. You have the makings of a political genius. Pat him on the back.
Yeah.
I'll roll a wisdom to see if
Go ahead. Fucking roll
if
that.
it's the whole training thing. It's not working for combat. We're gonna see if it works for political gain. That's a 22. That was way better than any. That was way better.
You start to pat him on the back, and next thing you know, you look at him, and he's somehow wearing a powdered wig.
My God, he does have the makings of a political genius. I knew it. Okay, from now on, we're gonna focus on your training on how to deal with cities, George.
Yay! I get to deal with cities!
You clearly have the mind for it. Of all my dagger training with you, you never picked it up once, but this is like second nature to you.
I swear, bro. I don't know how the fuck, out of everything, this was where he was going.
It happened. It happened. There's no need to question it. That's what the dice wanted. It is God's will. It is God's will. That is the name of the roll channel.
Wait, who is it? Okay, this is absolutely so. The god of chance is Cheater, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying that this is this kid's fucking like. This kid is his champion.
Yep.
Oh my God. Hold up. Could you roll for this? Okay? In silent, wherever you want to. Whether or not that God shows divine blessing to this kid.
All right. Let's. All right. God damn it. All right. So, actually, let's roll a d20 instead. 'Cause fuck all that shit. No, he does not.
It's just completely random.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
nobody had their hand in it. It just happened to work out that way.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, how does the crowd responding to everything that
Every
yeah.
everybody is just super like excited. You know, they get a change of leadership. You don't have the spoiled little bitch leading their country anymore. You have a child that is a political genius. Now rolling. He is like the Grand Duchy's version of freaking Napoleon.
God damn it.
Everybody just loves him.
Told you this would work, Zarius.
Sacre bleu.
Gotta hand it to the kid.
All right. You guys return to the Capitol building,
Mm-hmm.
where there is a priestess of Ionis there,
Yeah.
and she stands with the scepter and staff of the of this land, and says that it's time for his coronation, right, as Duke, right? Because
Yeah.
yeah. So going up there, he's like, "Oh, sweet, yeah, I gotta wear like a crown. I gotta have like hands, and I gotta have like, yeah, it's gonna be fun, and we're gonna have a party." Yes. Yes, Clyde.
Yes.
So,
Because we talked about off screen about like how that thing's gonna work. So yeah, that totally counts to that, right?
yep, 100%.
Okay. Thank you.
So the way that this guy, well, so there's an entire ceremony, right? All the everybody came to watch this child, this political prodigy,
Take power.
yeah, take power, and you hear the ceremonial trumpets and everything like that, and you hear, yeah, so all of that, it's fun.
Fun. Trust me, it's fun.
Yeah, they throw the cape on him and the freaking crown, and he has he has everything in his hands, and they look at him and they're like, "All right, now say the ceremonial oath." Can you roll history for me, Clyde?
Oh God. Okay. Can it be someone other than me? Please.
You were the one that taught him.
Gosh. 3.
He absolutely butchers it. And they're sitting there looking at him, and they're like, They're all just kind of looking at him real weird. And he
He's
says,
feigning in. Oh.
"So what were you gonna say, Club?"
So he's feigning incompetence to make it look more realistic.
So he sits there and he says, "That should now henceforth be the new oath." And he slams the scepter against the ground. Nobody knows what he said. He stumbled through all the words. Yeah. But he does sit here. And he does have a war speech that he had prepared, and it's definitely not just that way I can throw this in here, because I really enjoy my language. Uh, Zarius, you heard me say it last night.
Mm-hmm.
He says, "La paca jota, bobo, bopaca to tingafali, la pacotar shoy deken, ka deken mais lo flock gotar, mais u flock loy gotar, mais u shoy pak gotar, des vacau loy mais loy flock early pak gotar, dashroy boiti yoto doga. La yakoli gotar kadeket." Basically, he said, "Serve your king." Or he said, fight for Xanto. Um, fight for your god. Serve your king. Let's kill the sinners. The sinners want your family dead. I want their family dead. I want them dead. The who are they to want your family dead? They think they're better than you. Let's go kill the sinners.
Roll audience reaction. Come on, audience reaction with advantage or disadvantage, however you want it. Obviously, the whole fucking nat one twice in a row.
They're all really confused.
They're all really confused.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna roll persuasion of just would it be a persuasion check to be like cheering on, like yeah, like that was a good speech.
Uh, just charisma, straight charisma.
Straight charisma. Oh, come on. Come on, Zarius, join in. Join in. Come on.
Just a straight charisma. What is my
Yeah.
charisma mod? It's +6.
21.
I got a 10.
Everybody starts to join in with you guys after being really confused. Like they're all looking at each other, clapping their hands, and then they see how enthusiastic you guys are, and just start joining in your celebration. It's infectious.
Yes, and they're all cheering and they're all happy and yeah. George, 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 George.
So every single one of them are having a grand time with that. So yeah, now you guys have made it where you have not only a city that was a puppet state, but an entire country.
See, now we're cooking with gas.
You have the country is your puppet state now. Congratulations.
We have officially subverted the DM.
You have. The only thing that you guys have to do now is freaking kill Acheron. So.
And beat the Malaysian Empire advancement over here, right?
I mean, yeah, but that doesn't mean that, your little prodigy can't handle it. So.
I'm sure it'll just be perfectly fine. No issues at all.
If you guys just have to kill Acheron now. That is the only thing you guys need. And then after that, you guys have the choice between taking over more countries within Ionis, or from there going and exploring a different location.
I gotcha.
So, yeah, that's fun.
So are we still going to be doing the thing where we're fighting the Malaysians coming through the town?
Do you guys want to?
I'd be about it.
Yeah, yeah,
Do
it
you
was
guys
going to
want
be
to
part of the.
you want to run that today?
Probably not today.
Got another hour. Probably finish it pretty quick.
All right, especially
I mean,
Yeah.
if we're in a combat, like it's probably gonna be pretty long.
yeah, that was kind of my thought too,
Oh yeah, okay. But can we do the other part though?
which
Getting the
is
people from the other city to come and prepare for the war. So we start the war in the next session.
yeah, you
Yeah,
guys can. So or you can send word there for them to bring reinforcements. Because
I
by
want
the
to. I
time
want
you
to give
guys
them.
get there and then get back, they would already be in the city.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll send a word for reinforcement.
All right, so you guys send word for reinforcement. Um, remember,
I mean the symbol. Remember the symbol for the Rangers.
yeah.
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 Oh, that's what you guys were talking about.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, you guys can go there. You guys can go there right now. Like you have more than enough time to do that.
Okay. And I'll have George do the whole thing of setting up the reinforcements.
I thought you were talking about from his city.
Oh, yeah. Well, we will have that from his city. I'll just ask Akron to write for George. Okay, actually, hold up. Can we do this little bit of RP and then go to there? I'm gonna go over to Akron. Okay.
All right.
Now, this is just us. Like nobody else is there. Just the three of us.
All right.
Zarius, Claude, and I.
All
Sorry,
right.
Zarius, Akron, and I. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So obviously, George is new at this. It's not actually. Well, maybe he is political prodigy. Who's to say? But I'm gonna need a little bit of your help.
All right. What do you
I'm
need my help
thinking
with?
you send a message in the name of George to the town to shut the fuck up,
All right.
asking for reinforcements to this city.
Hold on.
Okay. So
It's important that it makes it seem like it came from George because it helps us in convincing everyone that George is legitimate and is actually doing this himself.
okay. So what you're saying is, after our little coup, we we're sending letters to all these cities asking for reinforcements, or are we just sending it to shut the fuck up?
Just to shut the fuck up.
All right.
The reason why is because we want to make it seem like it's from the might and strategy of George. And then the rest of them will choose to believe in the power of George because his plan worked. Now, Zarius and I are going to go over to get some rangers from the general, the church,
The Church of Umir.
Omir. Between those reinforcements, the capital warriors and the rangers, plus Zarius and I, and whatever wizard you can spare, I think we can take down the army. This will help George be legitimized through competency,
I would not
and
trust any wizard that I send forth.
I see. But will you be? You can't be there,
I cannot.
right?
So I do not. I would not trust any wizard that I send forth, and actually, I'll be very cautious of any wizard you see. Do not
You think
mention
they're incompetent and incompetent?
something like that.
Oh, I get what you actually mean now. Well, uh,
Do not trust a wizard that you see. The only reason I am doing this is to get my family back. If you succeed, and then if you want, well, I will give you the choice at that point. You can either spare my life or do what you came here to do. So,
yes. Well, when it's revealed that you were in on the whole thing, and we show the bottom room to everybody and what you did, it both shows the hypocrisy of our Malaysian Empire, the genius of George, and the need for a change in leadership. Thus, you get your sweet release of death, and the college will be under our control, George's control, thus further legitimizing his tactical genius.
Of course. So,
Zarius is completely in on this. He agreed to everything. He said it was a great plan.
I will
Is that right,
log the
Zarius?
letter. Zarius kind of ran away for a second.
Oof. Yeah, Zarius is 100% on board with this. He had to be somewhere, but he said, God damn it, Clyde, you're a genius. This is a great idea. Should always listen to you.
Sorry, gentlemen, I'm back.
Words. Oh, hey, Zarius, you're back. You
I had to
agree
step
with what I
away
just said,
because
right?
one of the dogs sounded like they got themselves injured. So
Oh,
no, one of them had bit the other, and they just were being dicks to each other.
oh.
Yeah.
So I had to go break that up, but I'm back.
Welcome back.
Apologies for
I'm
my
back.
absence very often today.
No worries.
We're just explaining the plan.
The plan, Arthur.
Now, the other thing we need is for you to work with Zarius to set up the ambushes we talked about, because, to be honest with you, I don't know shit about magics or strategizing. I just shoot good. Zarius here is the schemy one.
The schemey one.
Well, I've worked quite a lot with this man, so I will accept his help.
So, here's the plan. Zarius, we'll start with you. You lead around Acheron and explain exactly what you need him to do and the people to do, under the guidance of George, of course, in
Okay.
preparing for the ambush. And I will go with the symbol and go get the Rangers. Does that sound good to you?
Yeah, that can work.
Okay. Then can we
Um,
start with Zarius's plan so Zarius can do his little schemey thing?
Alright.
I do have some questions about how the city's oriented and what the buildings look like.
Okay. So in maps,
Yes.
just literally mirror it, so that way instead of the ocean being on the left, it's on the right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
otherwise everything's the same. So you have a lot of circular buildings, very few actual
Okay, so if I haven't mirrored it, they'd be coming from the north.
So they're going to be coming. Well, they're going to be coming from the
South still.
southwest. Yeah.
Okay, I had just mismirrored it. I thought you meant like completely mirror the whole thing.
No.
All right, cool.
They
All
would
right,
be coming
so
from the southwest, but remember, it is a coastal city.
yeah.
So
Do we have fleets or
There-
merchant ships and stuff like that?
there is a navy.
Okay. I doubt that the Malaysians are gonna have a big ass navy.
Look at where they are again.
No, I mean like that is going to come for this city. I doubt that they're gonna commit that many troops to it.
I mean, yeah, because this is. I mean, their eastern border is where most of their ships are.
Yeah.
But no, they will be sending a
fleet.
Yeah, you guys can guess that much. So, yeah, but they are kind of their navy is kind of spread thin. You guys do know, or you guys can assume that much. Because they have such a wide ass coast. And they're also the only, other than the Grand Duchy of Dekianguk, they are the only ones with islands.
So I gotta try and map this out in my head. I think that we try and hold at, for the naval forces, I would most likely like to concentrate most of our navy towards the Titan Spear and the Trident docks.
All
That
right.
way they can strike at either side, and keep a smaller force at the Beggar's docks and the Beggar's Pier. So that way they're not completely undefended, and the middle can sally out wherever necessary.
Okay.
Or if they attack the middle, we can use 2 flanking attacks on both sides.
All right. Now we're actually playing with a tactician. Now I actually have to think of tactics. Uh, but yeah.
So they're coming from the south, so we need to watch out for the Nobles Ward and the Old Market. I feel like we utilize a very small force at the early start and use a defense in depth, as well as scorched earth wherever they break through. Sure, we burn a bit of the towns, but they won't have anywhere to resupply or regroup
This is a
in the
wooden town. This town is a lot of the houses, especially on the outer ring, are made
Yeah.
of wood.
Mm-hmm.
The closer you get to the center, the more stone buildings you see.
No, I'm tracking. Should the first ring fall, we need to fall back and burn the fucking city on the outside.
All right.
It will be terrible for the city, but it's better than being conquered.
Okay.
That would be contingency plan A. Contingency plan B is to essentially start a raiding group using the Knights of Umir as essentially a sally force to not allow them to rest during the night when they have entered the city.
Mm-hmm.
But if they commit too many troops, we can utilize the Knights of Umir as a vanguard to break a hole through their center, while sending out the mounted knights to surround and destroy small salients as necessary.
All right. So it really looks like my next thing is after this, I'm going to have to make an actual battle plan for the city.
I will win.
Wow. Okay. We're going to be playing some Risk during this. So, yeah, that's
You know what would be hella fun?
what?
Y'all two off screen actually play a game of Risk, and that's how the battle goes out.
And then we
Actually,
just play the narrative through it.
Zarius, after this, do you want to do that?
We can.
All right, bet. That's okay. Too fucking easy. That's let's fucking go, bro. All right. So, yeah. Okay. So
We play it unnarrative and then we do narrative.
yeah, and then however it happens. Okay. Yeah. And then you guys at that point are like whenever we're playing D&D next time, you guys are just going through what happened during our Risk game. So, all right. That's
The other thing is, if you have Total War, this would be 20 times easier.
You know what? I might just buy Total War. Just for shit like this, I might just buy Total War. Cause can I make something like that in Total War?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's.
We can quite literally play a skirmish against each other and utilize troops. Total War Warhammer 3 is probably a better one for right now. Because Total War Warhammer 3, it allows you to play the other groups that are from Total Warhammer 1 and 2. And the other thing is they actually have magic casters and stuff like that. So you can actually go, hey, these guys know how to do magic. Okay.
Okay, so that's all right. So games.
He's like, I gotta buy this now.
Yeah. So Total War Warhammer 3.
Yeah. I'd have to re-download it myself.
All right. So
Because
looks like
there is a ton of different troops and everything from it.
so. What should I buy from this? Just so that way.
Uh,
Should I waste my money on the DLCs or?
so all of the DLCs, I would wait until it's on sale to be 100% with you.
Yeah.
Because you get people from each faction as your leaders.
Okay. Um, is there anyone that I should buy for our little skirmish?
I think you should have it.
Okay.
I think you should have. Hold on. I gotta check. If I didn't have any of the deals for it, hold on.
Let's look at all turn-based strategy games. See if there's any that would be better for this genre. Is there none that are like fantasy?
Oh, I just have to get you the Total Warhammer 1 game. That won't be bad.
Oh, could that one work? The Total Warhammer 1?
Yeah, I do have it. I've never played it, but I have Total Warhammer 3 because it gives more factions and more different troops and stuff. But yeah, that gives you the Empire of Man.
All right.
So
I'm actually gonna Google real quick, see if there's any.
because you don't have to have Total Warhammer 1 or 2 installed, you just have to have them on your profile.
Okay.
So like, hold on. Yeah, most of the Total Wars are pretty much like historical.
Yeah.
We can talk more
Yeah.
about it later.
Sorry. Um, that just got me interested as hell. So,
I've piqued your autism.
yes, you have. 100%. I wish there was a fantasy RTS.
Yeah, it's pretty much just like Total Warhammer 3. Like for the stuff that you'd want to do with it, it's pretty much Total Warhammer 3.
Yeah. Okay. Well, too
Plus
freaking
then
easy.
I'd have people to play it.
All right, so now since that got me distracted so much, Clyde, let's do yours.
All right. Clyde just takes a little vacation over to another town full of people, and he gets there with the holy symbol of Udir. You said it was
Umir.
Umir, right? Uh, and he goes find the Rangers.
So they are in they're the northern path. They're right off the side of that. They're the one to the west. So you know that, and you go there. Showing up, you see what looks to be barracks, right, and a fuck ton of barracks. Uh, it almost looks like a small military base, um, without any of the commissaries or shops or anything like that. So, uh, yeah, but showing up there, you have the symbol of Umir, and you show it to him. The guy that's sitting there guarding the gate, he says, "Welcome, brother.
Oh,
Welcome,
how you doing?
welcome to our camp.
Thank you.
What is it? What is it, Lord, that you want from us?
Well, I have come to seek the aid of your services.
And what services do you seek?"
Specialized rangers in order to help defend against the oncoming or Malaysian invasion. Our good Dutch George, acting in place of the unfortunate demise of
He didn't have a name.
the guy who used to be in charge, uh, has set up a genius plan in order to deal with the oncoming invasion, but he required the help of the great rangers of Umir.
Well,
It was vital to his plan. And I have been sent as an envoy and a potential commander in the making for this oncoming battle if he so believes my capabilities to be good enough to do so.
well, we are more than willing to lend hand to anyone in need. So,
It's mighty kind of you.
do tell me, oh Lord, what where do you wish for us to be placed, and what do you need?
Well, you just need to come with me and the person who is currently being chosen to lead the charge as the head strategist as appointed by George will direct where you will be in combat. My job is merely to guide you.
Okay. So, if you are to guide us, then just make sure to guide us well. I'm sure as a worshipper of Umir that you could ask for his blessing in your ability to guide. We
I
have.
believe
So you said you needed who?
Rangers.
You needed rangers. Well, they're out back and they're probably practicing their archery.
Ah,
So I can show you the way. He leads you to the to where the archers are sitting there practicing, and every single one of them is just getting, bullseye after bullseye. So
might I join in on your practice?
you say that to who? Your guide or any of the rangers?
Yeah, the Rangers.
By all means, please do. I would very much enjoy it. I would love to see what outsiders can do.
I'm gonna go to one of the one talking, and pull out a crossbow.
All right.
Give myself advantage. You know how it works. And with advantage 16.
He laughs. At least you hit it. That that is good enough, but you might want to join us more often.
Well, let me just try it one last time. Ooh,
Well, you definitely hit it.
27.
27. So you're a decent shot, but you move arm around too much. You have to be steady when you shoot. I know he's talking shit to the person who could absolutely clap his ass in 5 seconds.
Well, why don't you show me the
Okay.
proper way to shoot?
With what? My bow or your weak man's bow?
Mm, either one works.
So
I prefer
he
my crossbow.
he pulls out 3 arrows, aims them all at the same time, and releases them. And you see them all arc and hit directly in a line, all within the bullseye. See,
Well, I'll be damned.
this is how Umir taught us to shoot. Umir, he is great shot. He knows the sword, he knows the shield, he knows everything.
Think I could learn?
Of course you can. You can always join. We, as children of Umir, enjoy enjoy the blessings that he gives us.
Who are
So
the children of Ymir?
so they just call themselves the children of Umir.
No.
They're they're just fighters. That's all they are. A bunch of it's literally an entire army, and all of them call themselves the children of Umir. So
I would like you to show me the ways.
it's hard. So just know that you need to pray every day to the great Umir, and he will guide your hand.
These clerics.
They're all paladins.
Oh,
Every single one of them.
oh, just paladins everywhere.
Every single one of them are paladins. Um, or they're just fighters that pray, well, that are extremely religious. Really, they're fighters because they don't cast magic, but
Got you. Yeah, so they're fighters.
yeah.
But just like me, for real. Just like me, for real, for real.
Yeah.
Anyways, um,
So,
oh, I came here because I have been given orders by our new Dutch.
the new Duke, I heard he new name. Shut fuck up.
Yes, that is his
True name.
older name, but he goes by George
He
now.
goes by George now. Okay, if that is what he wishes to be called, I will call him George. But know that everybody here will probably not be so kind.
It is understandable. He must earn his right to be called George, I suppose. If this
Uh,
plan goes off without a hitch,
I heard good with he is good with speaking to Ionis and Umir.
the greatest.
So that does raise question. Does he know Brevistes, the god of law, the one of order?
That is his chosen deity of worship.
So then he should lead well. But realize that here within this camp, we are not we are not part of Grand Duchy. We are not part of anything. We are part of Umir.
And he has asked for. Uh, that's why I brought this. You show the symbol of Ymir.
Oh, so you worship. If you worship him, have you been to his homeland? The great, beautiful circular mountain.
I have been sent on the quest of the general of the army to be
Well,
here.
I would highly recommend that if you wish to be good like us, go. It is a beautiful place. You will see nothing but fighters, each one drawing blood or drawing swords. All of them have fun. Nobody die because Umir does not like his best fighters to die.
I may.
Well, he watches them.
I believe that will be a good place for me to visit.
Of course.
I could learn a lot there. But we have a war coming, and I do believe I won't have enough time before this, which is why I
I
asked for
mean,
the help of the
I mean later.
followers of Ymir.
I mean later.
Of course. So
So,
will you all join us?
of course we will. Especially since I've heard nothing but speak of the decade that are the Armalasian Empire. They hate all magics, to include gods and goddesses.
Yeah, I don't understand the deity part. I've met some dangerous magic users, but a Healy type, I don't get it.
They hate anybody that casts magic at all. They can sit there and they can preach, but no for the heals. So they rely on something called medicine, which we do know here, but we not we not that good at it. Uh, that's
Right.
why we
That
carry
is,
around healers. We have potions. We have everything that one might need in combat.
as it should be.
So
No.
I take it that you yourself are ranger, or
Of course, I am a great fighter myself, if I
so.
do say so.
Let me kind of retract one of my statements. I said all of them were fighters, not all of them. Obviously, these guys are rangers because ranger is kind of like their actual like their that's
Yeah,
their
yeah, yeah.
class. But want to make sure that that's clear.
Also, they suck.
Yeah, basically. No,
They talk big game, but they actually suck because they're rangers, and that's what
yeah,
rangers are
yeah. Rangers suck.
sucking.
That their class sucks. I'm gonna have to actually create one character sheet for your rangers now. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. It's not gonna be hard, but and then what else is there? Is there anything else that you want to do?
Um, not unless they can help me up my game before the fight.
Pray to Umir, he should give anybody guidance before fight. Before war, he gives everybody guidance who asks. He speaks well. He speaks clear. You just have to listen. We have temple here with us, and there is temple in city. So, either one, I recommend going.
I can make a trip temple here before we go.
Okay.
I think that would be for the best.
Then, do you wish for me to join you, or is it personal matter?
You may join.
Okay. He walks you to their little shrine. It's in a tent that's adorned with uh, it's kind of well, it's a metal tent almost. Uh, it's made of steel for the most part, um, though it is very easily collapsible. So it's like a travel steel thing. Yeah. Anyways, so Going in, you see a statue where a stone man stands holding uh, holding a sword, a shield, and has a bow on his back. And stuck in the ground right between his feet at about a 45-degree angle on both sides are two javelins. Um, he goes before him and he starts praying to Umir, asking for guidance, asking for protection, asking for all these things. Right? Do you wish to do the same?
Yes.
All right. So, what exactly do you ask for?
Um, I'm like, Mayor, I know I'm not the most devout worshiper at the moment, but
But I hear you well.
I thank you. I seek the means to be able to fight and protect these cities. I have been very, very confused the past couple of months, year, on what I'm supposed to be doing.
You're
I have
supposed to be
always been
fighting.
a good fighter, yes,
I've
but
seen the damage you can do. I've seen the people you've killed. I watch all of them. So,
thank you.
my question is, are you going to continue to kill the innocent?
No, no, I
Give your life to protecting those who cannot protect themselves? Whether that be on a
yes,
battlefield, whether that be your enemy, whether that be your friend, protect them. Someone who cannot fight for themselves is not someone that should die. It does not matter what they've done. It does not matter anything. Do this, and I will grant you guidance.
of course. So I guess my quest for guidance is more on that. I believed what I did to have been right until I was proven it wrong. And every turn, somebody else tells me that my entire worldview is different and that it's been manipulated.
It
I
always
just
has
want
been
to
and it
see.
always will.
What do you
There's.
mean always?
It
Will.
always has been and it always will. People will try and manipulate you, people will try and do everything. But listen, and through them, just as my my niece wrote in your holy text, it is the Rashan who will carry you. Oh, holy shit. Let me actually pull that shit up because I gotta get that. I gotta make sure that I get that right. Um, it is the Rashan who will guide you from war on yourself by showing you the real path to Ionis. Only with discernment will you be able to filter out the lies of Dacos for the will of Ionis, my mother. So, with that, just listen, and sometimes you will be able to find truth in lies. If you
I
listen,
see.
each person out there who does not worship me in my true nature, each one who does not worship Ionis in her true nature, does not know how to lead. This includes my brother. He will guide war. He only knows war. But I know war as a beautiful thing. as long as there is respect, as long as you do not kill those who do not need to die. Remember that, and I will give you guidance. Your worldview, everybody's worldview, is wrong. To include mine, I'm sure that I know some things, and there are others that I don't. Because I do not know my mother's will. What I know is that I'm to protect her children. That is what my mother instructed me to do. So now I protect them.
And I am to do the same under you.
Of course. You are to do the same. You are to you are to protect all of my mother's children. Do not take a life unless it needs to be taken. Make sure that if you do take someone's life, it is in a humane way. Do not kill someone just because you can. The only time it's okay to kill an unarmed person is if it is a mercy killing. Otherwise, let them live.
I see. Thank you.
No worries, my child.
Be on my way then to prepare for war.
If you do what I say, you will have my blessing.
I understand. And I will.
So, did you understand whenever I said, if you do what I say, you'll get my blessing, right? You
Yeah.
understood that, Clyde?
Yeah,
So,
just don't do bad things.
and there will be,
Right?
yeah, and there will be rewards for it. His domain is specifically during war.
Right.
So, the people
That's why
that,
Clyde said,
yeah,
yeah.
the people that he's seen you kill have all been under a wartime context. He did not see you kill the Duke.
Oh, interesting.
So, yeah. Though that being said, Brevistus absolutely did.
Because I'm not trying to reverse this.
Yeah. So, uh, don't ask for don't ask for help from a lawyer. Uh,
They're gonna fuck you over.
they will absolutely fuck you over.
God's telling me to fuck you over.
Yeah, but no. If you if you pray to Brevistus, right, every day, like before a war, right, and then you follow his directions, even when it seems you shouldn't, or it seems better not to, there will be rewards. So,
For this guy, right? For Umir?
yes.
All
Or
right.
yeah, sorry, pray to Umir, not Brevistus. That being
In the
said,
state of Clyde's confusion.
what?
What were you going to say? What were you going to say?
I was gonna say, George, on the other hand, needs to start praying to Brevistus.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, we'll deal with that when I get back.
yeah.
I'll bring the Rangers with me.
So they return. Well, they come with you. You have an
And we
entire
return.
You have an
Hmm?
entire regiment of rangers.
Nice. And we return to the city.
All right, bet. Welcome back to the city.
What's up, boss?
Zadius.
Yes.
Arias.
He said boss. I'm not boss.
I
He's
thought
just trying to phrase.
you. Yeah.
Zarius.
Yes.
I have the Rangers. What was your plan for them?
I need half of them as skirmishers. The other half, keep them in the city.
I'm gonna be part of the skirmishers then.
You have a likelihood of getting stuck outside the wall. So make sure they know that eventuality.
Help myself.
This is going to be a long fight.
That one guy, the French guy.
Oh, he wasn't French.
Well,
But
whatever he was.
so he more talk like this.
He sounds like a fucking Romanian.
And that was kind of what I was going for.
Oh, I guess. All right. This guy right here.
Hmm. Well met, Ranger.
Hello.
It seems I'm defending the town for the best I can. You wouldn't happen to have any other liaisons that could potentially help me to understand the best way to deploy you? Unless
What?
yourself would rather be here in the command room.
So we follow orders from you or Bevistes. We,
Umir.
Atumir.
Yeah, Umir. Mike, I keep fucking those two up.
um. Either way, I have never worked with you guys before, so I need a little bit of a rundown on how you guys are best deployed.
Well, what do you want to know?
Do you guys know how to skirmish properly?
When you say skirmish, what do you mean?
Shoot your arrows back up, shoot your arrows back up. Basically, continue to harrow them as much as you can while they're trying to get to you.
I'm hiding.
Well,
And if you have any horse archers, I would like to see them.
as that is more with cavalry. We leave horses with horses. We leave archers with archers.
Okay. I might also need one of your groups to essentially become a raiding force on the back line. So find a place where they would not be able to find you and
Well.
deploy some troops there.
Well, we can. We can deploy anywhere. You find place, we do it.
I leave that up to you. You know best. I don't.
So I can actually give you a topographical map of this. It's not near that good. Because it's for the entire world.
Okay.
To the southwest, there's a hill, and also to the north, elevation goes up a little bit.
Okay, could you show me, like, send it in the maps or personally?
Yeah, I'm gonna screenshot it. So it's all based on color.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to be, you have to use a good eye for it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Maps.
When you want me to plan something, I'd need all the details.
There you go.
Okay, so there's slight elevation to the south. Can't really tell on.
To the north there is.
Yeah, a little bit, but not much.
Yeah. It's, for the most part, it's just hills. It's not really mountains.
Yeah. It'd be closer to yellow if it was mountains, yeah.
Yeah. The actually,
I can work with this.
yeah,
Yeah. Can we end it here, by the way, though? Because I'm
yeah,
gonna have to leave soon.
yeah. You're
Yeah.
fine. We'll continue to war game this.
Yeah,
Okay.
So,
if let's go ahead and end it here, and me and you can talk the war strategy.
all right. You don't want me to stream the war strategy?
I mean, you can. I don't care.
So, all right. Well, Murzimians, Kestronathians, and all of the creatures of Zydone, we're gonna do a lot of paperwork. And I don't really think that you guys necessarily want to be around for that. So, uh,
Unless you want to hear me jumbling on about how medieval warfare works.
Phalanx.
Phalanx is not exactly the best idea, especially in this terrain.
Yeah. So it's definitely yeah. Um, but yeah, no, there's. I actually wish I had Arc Pro on this computer
Mm-hmm.
because I could use that right now and give you an actual like topographic.
Topographical map.
Yeah. But anyways, so enjoy yourselves, and